Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Jazzy, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Minecraft experience. Now, today is going to be an industrial kind of day. And by that, I just mean we're going to build a couple farms. But the first thing I want to do before we actually get to building any farms is move the sheep and the cow farm over into the industrial district. To be honest, I have no idea what I was doing building those farms at that end of the tunnel in the first place, but you live and you learn. So what I think we're gonna do is actually dig out this part of the mountain right here and then put the cow and the sheep farm right here. And then the first farm we are actually gonna work on today is gonna be an automatic wheat farm. So we no longer have to go and collect the wheat ourselves to feed our sheep and our cows, because honestly, I've been pretty lazy and haven't been keeping up on my duties. So if we get an automatic wheat farm going with a villager in there who can do it for us, I think we'll have a lot better rates. Now, call me crazy, but there's just something so relaxing about... Can you be quiet, please? Thank you. There's just something so relaxing about clearing out a ton of blocks in Minecraft. I don't know what it is. It's just fun. Just easy on the brain, you know? Anyway, let's go ahead and start working on moving the cow and the sheep farm. Uh-oh. Okay. We made it out. Are these guys just gonna like explode? What's gonna happen here? You guys can come out. Oh my goodness! That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in Minecraft. But we got the farms all dug up, and now we just gotta go rebuild them on the other side of the tunnel. And I think we're gonna rebuild these farms right about here. And there we go, we got our cow farm and our sheep farm back into place, and then actually leads to our next project for today. Right here, we are going to be building an automatic wheat farm. So for this project, I'm going to need some powered rails, some regular rails. I'm also going to need like a repeater, I think, and some redstone torches. And I don't think I've ever made a repeater before, so I'm going to have to look up that recipe, and hopefully I have everything I need. Actually, what we need is a comparator. Not a repeater, a comparator. Whatever that is. Alright, so I believe we have everything we are going to need to start this thing. And once again, I am following a tutorial on YouTube. I forget the name of the guy, but I will be leaving a link down below in the description. This was one of the easiest tutorials I've ever had to follow. The guy did a great job with the video, so shout out to him. Definitely go check out his video if you guys are interested in an automatic wheat farm. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this build. So this right here is going to be our collection system. If we can push this little hopper minecart forward, you can see as the villager farmer in here, as he farms the land, this hopper will go back and forth and actually pick up some of the wheat that does get dropped onto the ground that the farmer can't pick up before the hopper does. And then when the hopper comes back, slowly but surely, it will stop here, and we have to build a little power source here still, but it'll stop here, transport stuff into the bottom hopper, and then put things right into this chest. And there we go, guys. We got the automatic wheat farm all into place. If you guys are interested in the actual details on how to build this and how it actually works, definitely check out the video below in the description. He's going to be a lot better at explaining it than I am. I'm just good at following directions. But basically, our farmer dude is going to be farming our wheat, and some of the wheat that he farms is going to land in this chest. Now, I just planted these seeds probably about 5-10 minutes ago, so it's going to be a while before we actually see anything end up in this chest. But once we do, we should have a pretty steady stream of wheat, which is going to be nice so I can keep up on feeding the sheep and the cow, because I was getting pretty lazy, not gonna lie. And of course, we are going to be throwing a roof on this guy eventually, but not today because I have got plenty of other things I want to get to. And the next thing we're going to be working on today is an automatic sugarcane farm. Because again, I'm sick of doing it myself. But before we do actually start this project, we are going to have to smelt some more cobblestone into the smooth stone because I pretty much used all I got on this build right here. I made a couple upgrades to our smelting area here, just added 2 more furnaces. We really need to get like a super smelter put up somewhere soon, but this works for now. While those are smelting away, I did find a couple more smooth stone blocks here in our cobblestone chest. So let's go ahead and go set up the foundation of this thing. This farm is going to be about 10 by 10, I believe, but then basically I can build it as tall as I want. Sky's the limit. Quite literally. So let's fill the edge of this mountain in with a little bit more dirt, just like this, and make ourselves a good spot to set up. I believe this is going to be about the size. I might be off by a couple blocks either direction, but right now that's not really important. We can change that later if we need. And I did run out of blocks, obviously, or I would have finished all the way around. Now, as per usual, I am following a tutorial for this sugarcane farm again, so definitely, if you guys are interested in how this works, how it's built, or if you guys want to build it yourself in your own worlds, definitely check out the link below in the description. But we got ourselves a couple more stacks of smooth stone, and it's time to get started. How the heck do you make pistons? Oh, okay. Well, it took me a little bit, but we got everything we need. We got our 16 pistons. Wait. There's actually 2. We need 32 pistons. 1 second. We got 32 pistons, and then we got 4 observers, bunch of redstone dust, and then a bunch of just solid blocks. All right, we got our pistons into place. Oh, hey, wandering trader. What you got? What you got? Absolutely nothing. I'll take the leads, though. As I was saying, we got our pistons into place now, and so we're going to throw some solid blocks on top of all those pistons, and then we're going to put our observers into place. So we got the first portion put into place here, and basically all I did was took an observer and put it facing that direction, and then you take another observer and put it straight down like that. Solid block on top of there, solid block right down there. And then you just run redstone all the way down the line, just like that. And since this is actually connected to, if you can see, we got back-to-back pistons right there, we can actually run redstone down this line as well. And then right here, we are just going to build up another module. And there we go. That was actually all the redstone. I thought that was going to be a little harder than that, but that was super simple. Next, we just got to get our actual sugarcane planted down and into place. And then actually, oh yeah, oops. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Once you place that, the observer's going to notice. Yeah. And then we also got to place our slabs. I think I have some. There they are. We actually got to place slabs and kind of like put them on the top here. So that way the wheat can still grow because the slab is waterlogged. But then we're actually going to have flowing water on top of all the slabs going this direction, going into our collection system. Oh yeah, and I almost totally forgot. Right here, we actually got to have a row of iron bars. Now, for the collection system, it is going to be super simple. I think basically all we're going to do is grab ourselves a water bucket. I don't think I have one on me. Nope. But basically, we'll put a water source here. All the water's going to flow this way, and then we'll have a hopper about here going into a chest, and then, yeah, all the sugarcane should end up in that chest. And right now, the farm is going to be super slow just because it is 1 layer, but like I was saying, we can build this thing as tall as we want it. We can keep adding layer and 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 layer. And there we go, simple as that. And we actually got our very first piece of sugarcane. Super exciting. I also added this block right here, just in case any sugarcane comes flowing down and tries to go over this wall, it will run into this block. Now we are just going to leave this at 1 level for right now. I might actually come back later in this episode and add another level, but for right now, I don't want to craft up 32 more hoppers. This thing, I'm glad it's done, but I'm kind of sick of working on this thing right now. What I want to do next is actually start working on our tunnel again and make it make it a little bit more pretty. I want to get the floor in here. I want to get the walls, and I want to get the ceiling. And actually, I haven't 100% decided on what I want to do for the walls and the ceiling. I think for the floor, we're just going to stick with our pathway that we actually have going throughout our village. But I'm still going to need to do some thinking about what I want to do here. But we should have enough blackstone and enough granite to get the entire floor finished throughout this tunnel, so let's just start with that. First things first, we gotta dig up the entire first layer of this thing. First layer is all dug out, time to place some blackstone. And there we go. If you're wondering why I left the sides empty, well, you're about to find out. And there we go. This is looking so good. So basically we have the blackstone stair up against a blackstone granite stair. A blackstone granite stair? No, just a granite stair. And then as you can see this like half block of dirt, which looks really ugly. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine that out, and I'm going to mine out that layer as well. Let's see, just like that. And then I'm going to put some blackstone in there, and then I'm actually going to put glowstone in there as well to give us an extra little bit of light in here. And there we go. We got all the little gutter areas, I guess you can call them, dug out, which was a very boring task. But we are going to need a little bit more blackstone just because all the blackstone I have has been turned into polished blackstone bricks. So I actually want to put just the regular old blackstone down in the gutter areas just to kind of differentiate it from the pathway a little bit, and hopefully let the pathway stand out and look a little fancier. And there we go. We got all our blackstone and our glowstone into place, and I think it's looking really good. But I think we can make it look even better if we take some black carpet and actually cover that glowstone, so that way the light still comes through, of course, but you can't actually see it. I think that's going to make it look sweet. So let's get some black carpet. Boop, boop, boop. So at first I was just going to cover the glowstone with the black carpet, but I think it looks a little bit better if you cover all 3 spaces down there with the black carpet. So I did that everywhere, and now this tunnel is looking sweet. I'm honestly excited to see what it looks like at night. But let's not get too excited because we still have a lot to do in this tunnel. And honestly, I'm having troubles with what I want to do with this ceiling and with the walls. I'm not sure what I want to do. I put a couple blackstone slabs up there to see what it looks like, and I do like it, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if I want to do that all the way throughout, or honestly I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I went ahead and put in a couple more rows of the blackstone slabs up there, and I'm really liking how this looks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the corners quite yet. I don't want to just do stone slabs all the way to the sides. I want to do something a little bit different there. But so far for like this is the middle piece, I really like that. Okay, I had somewhat of an idea. What if we took some of the regular stone brick slabs and put them like right next to here, just like this. Let's get a couple of these in place and see how it looks. So I just got these first 3 rows put in, and honestly, I'm a big fan. I think it's looking so good, and the gray is adding a whole new splash of color into the tunnel that we didn't have before, and I think it's looking so good. I say we add this throughout the rest of the tunnel. Okay, so I was almost finished filling out the entire ceiling looking like this, and this looks really good, but then I did this. And this just looks so much better. This gives it like a whole new it makes it look like it's curved on the top and just has like a lot more detail. It's gonna be a lot harder and a lot more work, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. That was one of the most annoying ceilings I've ever built because it's just at the height where I can't reach it. So I had to like jump to place everything, and at one point I actually placed a line of blocks all the way through the middle just so I could walk across it. Make my life a little bit easier. But with all that said, the ceiling is done and it is looking so good. I am loving it. The only thing we have left to do in this tunnel is to figure out what we want to do with the walls, which that has honestly been the hardest part for me to figure out. I still have no idea what I want to do. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't want the torches there. That is just kind of a temporary thing because I think we have plenty of light now with the glowstone. But As far as what blocks I want to put in here, I am not sure what I want to do. I also had the idea to fill them in with iron blocks, but no, that doesn't look very good either. Okay, I just had a really strange idea. I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but I'm gonna try it out real quick. So my idea was to kind of fill all behind this with iron blocks and then put black stained glass in here. And honestly, it looks kind of weird. I'm not sure if I like that at all. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do with these walls right now, honestly. I am feeling like uninspirational at the moment, like uninspired, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm just not coming up with any ideas, and everything that I am trying just isn't looking good. So you know what? I think we're just going to leave this for today. Probably come back to this next episode or whenever I come up with an idea, honestly. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave a comment below, because I really could use one here. I am not sure what I want to do with these walls. Like, this doesn't look horrible, but I just think, don't think it really fits the whole, like, design we have going on in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's just leave this for today. Man, I was really hoping we could finish the tunnel. Oh well. But one thing I do want to do today is get this stairs into place, because I am sick of having to jump up into this tunnel. It is just getting old. So let's go ahead and get some stairs into place, and it's just gonna be the blackstone stairs, and hopefully we can have like a line of granite stairs kind of going up the sides here. I'm not too sure. I think we can get it to look pretty cool though. Well, it is certainly not finished, and honestly there is a lot of blackstone here at the moment. It kind of seems like too much blackstone almost. Actually, I just had an idea. 1 second. Okay, well, this was my idea, but no. Idea failed. And also, I know we originally just separated this path to the sides to go to our 2 farms, and now those 2 farms are gone, so having it separated this far is kind of pointless. But what I was thinking is at some point we are going to have like an underground tunnel system going over there as well, which obviously it'd be kind of redundant to have 2 tunnels going there just for walking purposes. So I'm not too sure what this like bottom tunnel is going to be for, so I'm going to have to do some thinking on that, but one day it's going to be something cool, and we're going to have something cool down there. So I will turn that into something eventually, but it's probably going to be a while down the road. But for today, I think we're going to call it good on the tunnel. We did a ton of work on it today, got a ton of progress. It's looking so much better than it was when we started today's episode. I was hoping we could get the walls done as well today, but honestly, I don't want to put a bunch of work into the walls and then just have to tear it all out and rebuild it with something else that I like, because I'm not 100% that I like this. I mean, it looks okay to me, but I don't know. There's just something off about it to me, and I think we can do a little bit better. So I'm going to wait till like I'm 100% sure I like the design and then actually put the work in. But all in all, I think it's really coming together. And the next thing I want to do is actually go grab a ton of dirt. I have a ton of dirt that I dug out earlier in the episode, and I want to add some more to this mountain. So let's go ahead, jump into a time lapse. This is going to be long time lapse for me, a lot of work on my end, but probably quick time lapse for you guys. All we're going to be doing is just placing stacks and stacks and stacks of dirt, making this mountain a little bit bigger in it. Let's jump right over here to see what it looks like, kind of get a side view, and then compare it to when I get completely done. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. We got it all the way up here, and then this is pretty much everything I added, I think either last episode or the episode before. This is everything I added right here, so I kind of want to just fill in this section right here to make it all look like one kind of giant mountain. So let's quit talking and let's jump into this time lapse. Alright, well, I just placed about a little bit less than an inventory's worth of dirt. Every single piece of dirt that I had in my chest. So let's go down here. Let's see if we made a difference in this mountain. Alright, and the moment of truth. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That looks good. That's not bad at all. Now, of course, I'm not going to leave it like this. It still needs to, I kind of need to round that off a little bit, and that's way too flat, and I still need to make it look a little bit more natural for sure, but that's looking a lot better. We still need to get more dirt up there in the first place before we start, carving it and making it look mountainous. I don't even know if that's a word, but I think that's a good start. That's looking really good so far. It looks a lot better from the very front too, because before it was only like 2 blocks above, so it didn't even look like you could tell that we built it. But now it is almost kind of looking like we actually dug this tunnel. And I do eventually want to make like the mountain wider and whatnot. Actually, I have a really big plan eventually one day for this village. I want to like connect all these mountains so we have like an entire circle going around our village, and then I want to whoa but then basically what I want to do is actually light up everywhere inside of like the mountain range that we have, so we have like a place where no mobs can spawn or anything. It's completely lit up and they actually can't come over the wall or anything. It's like a protective barrier. I know that sounds like a huge project, and it's going to be, because I mean, just adding onto this mountain is big enough as it is at the moment. But that is the plan eventually, is to have like an entire wall of mountains going around this village, and then this tunnel right here is actually going to be the only tunnel going in and out of that, of like the wall of mountains going over to our industrial area. And we might have some other tunnels in other areas too to go adventuring and whatnot, but that is the overall plan for this village. But with the tunnel pretty much all finished up for today, the last thing I want to do is actually go for a mining session, because I honestly, even though this has been a lot of fun this series, this is literally like the least amount of diamonds I have ever had playing Minecraft. Like, I have all diamond tools, of course, so I haven't been, dying for diamonds, but I haven't had one piece of diamond armor, and I'm usually completely diamond out the whole time, so it's been a little weird on that end of things. But I think today I'm feeling lucky, you know what I mean? I'm feeling lucky. So let's go ahead and jump down into the mine and see what we can find. Bars. I can never decide where I want to start these strip mining sessions. Let's just go right here, I guess. I don't know. I can never decide. Well, we already forgot a water bucket, so we're doing good so far. Alright, honestly, these things usually work better in the form of a time lapse, so let's go. Alright, well that right there may have just been the best mining session of all time. I mean, seriously, look at this. We got 68 diamonds. 68! We got over a stack of diamonds. Now, of course, I have Fortune 3 on my pickaxe, so that obviously really helped. But we got 68 diamonds. That is ridiculous. So now we have total, oh, do math, come on, 53. We have 53 diamonds. And actually, that means we can make ourselves a full set of diamond armor. Woo-hoo-hoo, look at us, look at us. We is looking so good. Check out that full diamond armor. Let's go. Well, today was one of the most productive episodes I think we've ever had. We found over a stack of diamonds. We got a ton of work done on the tunnel. And we built 2 automatic farms, which actually, we should go check on those real quick. All right, let's start off with the wheat farm. Let's see how that's doing. Huh. Not great. Not great. We're actually getting more bone meal than anything else out of this. Huh. Well, that's kind of Not exciting. That's kind of a letdown. Let's see how we're doing on the sugarcane side of things. Oh, yes. There we go. That is actually really good. I honestly expected less than that. For only one layer of this thing, if I get like 4 or 5 layers on this thing is going to be pumping out sugarcane. Oh, and if you guys were curious at all how our iron farm is doing, well, that's one side. And actually, this bottom chest, all iron blocks. How ridiculous is that? We have too much iron. Like, literally, I might have to, like, turn this thing off at some point, because I just, at this point, don't know what to do with iron. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a ton of fun making this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know it's been about 5 days since my last upload, so I do apologize about that. I usually don't like to take that long in between uploads, but I was just a little bit busy this last week and didn't have a ton of time to record. But we should be back on track now. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been episode number 8, and I will see you guys in the next one.